Good afternoon. Welcome to Dear Sybersue Advice Show. I'm Susan McCord. Today's topic is becoming the partner you would like to meet. Most of us would like to be in a relationship, but we don't really know how to meet our special person. We don't know how to go about it because maybe we've come from a difficult breakup. We have some self-esteem issues that we're still dealing with. Maybe our confidence levels aren't as high, so we're not really sure what we're supposed to do. The first thing foremost is to always be yourself. And if you don't like that right now about who you are, it's time to take a little step back and try and find a way to bring out your authentic personality. If you want to meet somebody who has similar qualities to you, you have to show them who you are too. Because if you want to have commonalities with somebody, presenting yourself in the way that you would like to meet somebody will guarantee you more of the same in return. You've all heard the expression, like attracts like. Behavior breeds behavior. So all these little cliches may be annoying to some people, but there's truth to them. If you're putting yourself into a room full of people that have a negative mindset, it's really difficult to meet the person with a positive thought process of what you're looking for. So that's the first thing you have to change, is your environment if you aren't meeting the person you would like to meet. No one said it was an easy journey to meet a potential partner. It's work, but it's worth it. It really is. It just takes time and understanding not to repeat repetitive patterns that aren't working for you. If you're always going back to the same drawing board, you're going to have the same results. It's just a really simple equation. But sometimes we don't know that we are looking at the wrong situation. And we're not understanding that we need to grow and change from some of our behavioral tastes or patterns, again, I'll use that we've always let into our life. This is the biggest problem, is change. And it's really hard to change if you are used to being a certain way. If you want to meet a loving, supportive partner, you have to embody those qualities first. If you want to attract somebody in similar mindset to you, you have to put that energy out to get it back. And this is what a lot of people are missing. They're not really sure what they're looking for, but they are looking for a partner. And this is where it gets confusing because there's so many trials and tribulations that go on in the dating world today. It's really difficult. And a lot of people are shutting down. They're fed up. They don't want to use any dating apps anymore. And I get that. We kind of want to go back to the basics of meeting somebody organically. But if you're going to meet them that way, you still have to be who you are authentically. When you step out that front door, you need to put your best foot forward. Having a strong sense of self-worth, self-awareness is really attractive to other people because it shows you're confident. It shows that you've got values and who you are, you're okay with. You're actually happy with who you are as you stand alone. This is a huge attractive quality in a person. And it's really necessary when you are ready to meet a potential partner. Because if you have all those little ducks in a row, then you're not searching for something. You already know who you are. And that's the important part of this. Knowing what you want in your partner is crucial to finding them. When you show emotional availability to somebody, it makes them trust you. It makes them feel that they can let go, let down their guard, and give you their authentic self as well. So it's kind of a win-win. The thing that I don't want you to confuse here, though, is I don't think it's great to be vulnerable and transparent immediately with people because you don't know them yet. You have to learn to find out who they are, what their meaning is in your life. Are they there for something to have a relationship, or are they just there for a good time? But don't give away everything about who you are on the first date. That's something that I do find people want to make a good impression, so they think they have to put everything on the table immediately. You don't. Make sure that your core values and your passions and your ideals and all those things are similar with your partner to be. Because if they're not, then you don't have that compatibility long term. Okay, this person, I could see myself with them down the road. It's not just superficial stuff. It's actually depth. And that's what you want to look for. The one thing I hear a lot about is when couples get together for a little while, they've been together for a few years, they say to me that they don't feel supported. They feel that when they struggle in certain aspects of their life, their partner's not there with them. And this is something that will keep you going for years and years if you can make sure that is a part of your relationship. We all go through different things in our life. Sometimes we have career issues, we've got family issues. If you can be there equally for each other, this is one of the biggest things to making a great relationship last. So make sure in the very early stages that you do see the supportive side of them. They have some compassion in them, and they also have some vulnerability as well. It's also important to have boundaries, and that they have boundaries. And if they're similar, that's even better. But we're not always going to be the same in every aspect, and we don't want to meet somebody who's exactly like us, but we want to meet somebody who's, as I said earlier, our core values are similar. And so this is something that you want to put out early with the boundaries so that you respect yourself. And you can respect them because they have boundaries as well. You also have to be very open and available to receive love in your life. And this has to be on the same page with them. And it can be an early discussion. It doesn't have to be a marital talk or anything like that. It's just, what are you looking for? What's important to you? And those conversations should come up fairly early if you are finding that you're enjoying each other's company. Because you don't want to find out later that they're not looking for a relationship, they don't want kids, they don't want marriage, all the things maybe that you want. So it's very important to meet a like-minded person if you are looking for a partnership. By becoming the person that you would like to attract, you naturally align with others who have similar viewpoints, similar interests. And that's the great thing about it. If you stick to your priorities and what is important to you, you will attract those people toward you because you're not letting in the negativity anymore. You're only letting in people that you really connect with. Put yourself into circles of people who are really positive, optimistic, open-minded, and that are receptive and warm. That's the kind of people that you need in your life when you're looking for your partnership, because you want to have all those like-minded people around you. Treat people the way you would like to be treated, and love people the way you would like to be loved. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dear Sybersue today. Please leave any questions you have below the video. Please click like and subscribe. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.